What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media, bringing you another live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle against a subscriber / follower on Twitter, Aaron, and today we are having an NU match. And the reason I said it like that was because NU is one of my favorite tiers and I think it's just amazing. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a fun time. Before we get started today, I would like to remind you guys that we did raise the like goal up to 80 in case you missed that in the last Storm Silver episode. So I'm going to be doing that for all of the battle videos now. So if you have not shown your support already, please do so by clicking that thumbs up button right below this video. It helps out in so many different ways that it's mind-boggling. So today I am bringing Shiftry, Cryogonal, Lunatone, Electros, Dragonair, and Rapidash. And I'm bringing some really kooky stuff as far as the sets that I'm running on these things. It's just really weird. My opponent is bringing a really cool team as well, and in fact we're both bringing the Cryogonal. He also has Wishcash, Primeape, Simisage, which I love to see, Torkoal, which does so much work, it's not even funny, and Dusknoir. And the first thing I'm noticing is that he does not have any fairy types on his team, so I can set up Dragon Dances with my, whatchamacallit, my Dragonair, and then outrage all of the things. And the only thing that can really take that, well, I guess the Dusknoir can take it regardless of how it's invested, because Dusknoir is just so bulky, and so is Torkoal. The other Pokemon might just get one-shotted after a couple of Dragon Dances, especially Simisage and Cryogonal, which are very, very weak on the physically defensive side. So that's stuff to just keep in mind. He also has 2 Rapid Spinners. I don't have any rocks on my team at all, so that's not something I'm worried about. I think what I want to do here is actually start off with the Electros. And we can Volt Switch out. If he wants to bring in the Wishcash, that's fine as well, because I have the Giga Drain for that. So him switching in the Wishcash is really not going to be that much of a problem. I can't be hit by super effective ground-type moves, because the Electros doesn't have a weakness unless you're using Gravity to get it on the ground. And if that's the case, if he's going to use Gravity, what knows Gravity on his team? Dusknoir can get Gravity. If he's using Gravity, Dusknoir, I deserve to lose, basically. Basically, that's what I'm saying, is I just deserve to lose. So the Torkoal starting off here, it may try to set up rocks. And do I really want to Volt Switch out? Because I don't have many special attackers, to be honest with you. No, I think I actually want to just hit this thing with a T-Bolt here, because it's going to do a decent amount. I mean, I know Electros isn't the most powerful Pokemon in the world. This is NU, after all. But Torkoal doesn't have the best special defense. Its physical defense is through the roof, but I don't think it's going to be able to take it incredibly well. We actually outspeed. Electros is outspeeding things. And it does, oh my goodness, that does so much damage. Holy smokes. Holy cannoli, Batman. Torkoal, why are you taking so much damage from that? There's the Stealth Rocks coming out. And I'm fine with that, because I'll be able to get in here with Cryogonal at some point and get rid of those. He may switch into the Wishcash here, and I kind of want to predict that and go for a Giga Drain, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go for the safe T-Bolt. It's too early in the match for me to be doing those kinds of things. He is going to switch. Show me the Wishcash. Yeah, there's the Wishcash. All right. That is fine. This thing may want to start setting up Dragon Dances all over my face, and my face doesn't like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight for that Giga Drain. I'm sure he knows that I carry that. He may have just been going into that because he wanted to be immune to the electric-type move. That's very possible. Saving that Torkoal when I have a lot of physical attackers on my team is not a bad idea at all, but at least we made it eat its citrus. We made him hungry. Yeah, so the Wishcash is just kind of chilling, trying to figure out what he wants to do. Electros is, I don't know what he's doing. I don't even know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. By now, if you've stuck around this long on the channel, or if you've been around, or even if you just found this channel yesterday or 5 seconds ago, you know by now that I never know what's going on. He's going to go right into the Dusknoir, scouting for the Giga Drain, and I'm going to show it to him. So that is that. He may try to burn me here. I'm not really sure. I can't go into Cryogonal at this point, though. That really doesn't do me any good, because I cannot use Rapid Spin on a Dusknoir. That just doesn't work. So let's go for the Volt Switch and get out of here. We outspeed. What is this thing gonna do? I know that Assault Vest Dusknoir is a thing. That is a thing. But so is Utility Dusknoir. defensive Dustoir with Will-O-Wisp and Pain Split and all of those shenanigans is really, really a good Pokemon. Part of me wants to go into the Rapidash because I can't get burned, and this thing can't do a whole lot to me. I can always set up a sunny day and then morning sun, and it'll be a nice time. Don't really want to get burned. And going into Cryogonal at this point to Rapid Spin is not going to do me a whole lot of good when I can't do much to this Dustoir in return. I mean, I could Toxic it. That has a possibility, but a lot of these things like to run Fire Punch for coverage, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go into the Rapidash for now. I know I have to take the Rocks damage. I don't want to, but I'm going to. There is the Stealth Rocks. He goes for the Nightshade. Hopefully he does not have the Shadow Sneak. Hopefully that is not a thing that this Dustoir is carrying. I was really expecting a Will-O-Wisp, to be honest with you. Let's go for a Morning Sun to try to get our HP back. I don't want to risk anything. He's going to withdraw, so we're going to be back up to a good amount of health. And I probably should have went for the Sunny Day first. But at the very least, you know, we're going to be up at a decent amount of health. And we can go into... What can we go into? What can we go into? We have options here. I could go into the Cryogonal because I'm especially defensive, and I don't think that a Lava Plume is going to do a whole lot to me. I really don't, but if he wants to do something silly like Yawn or Toxic, that would not be fun. Maybe this Torkoal has Earth Power. Oh, that is a possibility. A lot of people like to run Earth Power on the Torkoal. Let's go into the Cryogonal here. What's the worst that could possibly happen? Well, no, let's not say that. Let's not go there. That just... Oh, no, I did not say that. We're going to take the Rocks damage, which is unfortunate. He's going to go for the Earth Power. All right. We're going to get our Lefties recovery, and we're having a good time. Worst case scenario here is that he switches in his Dustoir. You know what? No, let's go for a Toxic. Predicting that the Dustoir is going to come in to try to block my Rapid Spin, and then he's going to get Toxic. He's going to get poisoned. He's not going to like that. He's not going to like that even one bit. I was running Haze on this Cryogonal for the longest time, but I really have not had the opportunity to use it a whole lot. So I decided, you know what? Toxic is going to be a lot more useful, especially because Cryogonal comes in on other walls a lot of times to Rapid Spin. He's going to stay in and go for a Fire-type move. At the very least, we're going to get this Torkoal worn down. But this Lava Plume is going to do a decent amount. I mean, it is super effective. Okay, it's not really going to do a decent amount at all. That doesn't do anything. For a super effective hit, that Stab, that did absolutely nothing. Now I'm going to go for the Rapid Spin. He may predict that this time, or may see that, oh, you know what? That did absolutely jack diddly squat. So the Dustoir might be coming in. I'm really afraid of that Dustoir coming in case you didn't know. But we're going to go for the Rapid Spin anyway because I want these rocks gone. Rapidash is not having a good time. He's going to stay in, so that means goodbye rocks, and then we can recover the following turn. He's going to go for the Lava Plume again. He may get the burn this time. He didn't get it the first time. And, oh, was that a crit? No, it was not. So it is doing a decent amount of damage. For some reason, I thought it did less than that. Anyway, he's going to take the Toxic damage. We're going to get our Lefties. And we should be in an okay position after we get our Recover off here. So we haven't shown that off yet, but almost all Cryogonals carry it. I'm sure that his does as well. But my main goal here is to keep Cryogonal long enough, yeah. I want to keep Cryogonal around long enough, or alive long enough is what I was supposed to say, but I didn't want to insert that extra word for some reason. I want to keep it alive long enough to make sure that rocks are not up on my side of the field, because I have Cryogonal's weak to rocks, I've got Rapidash that's weak to rocks, and then I've got Shiftry that's got a Focus Sash, so I do not want these rocks up whatsoever. He's going to switch out here, and he's going to switch into the Primeape as I go for the Recover. So that is a thing. That is an absolute thing. We're going to be in a really nice health range right now. Unfortunately, we cannot stay in on this Primeape because it will absolutely destroy our lives. Absolutely destroy our lives with a close combat. And I'm not about that life. I really don't have any switch-ins to physical attackers, unfortunately. In fact, I have no resist to fighting type moves. Are you serious? Okay, maybe I am staying in. Maybe I am staying in indeed. What is the most expendable Pokemon on my team right now? I don't necessarily need the Electros around. Really, I mean, I guess I don't. But, I'm worried about this thing being Scarf, too. I'm quite worried about that. Could scare him out with Lunatone, but I'm not going to take a close combat too well. That is the downside of this team. Apparently, I have a big fighting weakness. My goodness, the close combat is coming. It's definitely coming, and I can't do anything about it. And I don't like that. Alright, we're gonna sacrifice our... No, we're not gonna sacrifice Cryogonal. We're gonna go into Electros. That is our most expendable Pokemon. Cryogonal has the recovery. In fact, it's one of the only Pokemon on my team that has recovery, so we need to keep it around. Especially because that Torkoal's not gone yet. He's gonna go for the U-turn. So I'm really glad he did not go for the close combat. That would have been disastrous. This thing has to be choiced in some manner. Judging by that U-turn, it's got to be Choice Scarf or Choice Band. I'm pretty sure that Scarf is more common, but I don't know that I can necessarily go off of that. Not positive that I can go off of that at all. Part of me wants to just go for a Giga Drain here, but I don't think that's going to be what is the best move. So let's go for a Volt Switch. Well, no, we're going to outspeed this thing. This is the weirdest thing to me. Electros is outspeeding like everything on my opponent's team except for that Primeape. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. Absolutely ridiculous. Ridicky Donkey, I guess you could say. Is that a thing? Ridicky Donkey? I heard that somewhere. I don't know where I heard it. Anyway, we're going for the Volt Switch. Going for that Volt Switch, get a nice chunk of damage off in this Dusknoir, actually. And we can go back into Cryogonal, potentially. Because, no, he's a physical attacker. Why would I do that? That would be silliness. Kind of want to go into Rapidash, because a Nightshade could be a thing. Well, what moves have we seen so far from this thing? You know what? No, we're going to go into the Cryogonal. I'm not afraid of Nightshade. I mean, that might be a little bit risky. Yeah, he's going to go for the Nightshade again. So he probably has, like, status-y things. I kind of want to just go for a Toxic here. Really don't see any reason not to. I mean, he could switch into Torkoal again, but Torkoal is not going to be able to outstall me with how much damage Lava Plume was doing. He would have to get a burn, and even still, I mean, I have to recover, and he doesn't. So let's go for the Toxic. I know that might be predictable. The only thing I think he can switch into is the Torkoal. He is going to switch into Torkoal, so Toxic's going to do absolutely nothing, because he's already poisoned. And that is unfortunate. And have we seen leftovers on this Torkoal? Have we? It doesn't appear as though it has the lefties, so it has the Rocky Helmet, most likely. No. Stop it right there. Stop it right there. He already ate his Citrus Berry. That's why. Okay. Alright. Alrighty then. Now, I kind of want to go into... Well, no. I don't want him setting up rocks. I really don't want him setting up rocks, which is what he might do right here. I don't know that I like that. No, let's go into the Lunatone. If he wants to set up rocks, we will Rapid Spin them away later. But I want to start setting up with something. Because this Lunatone set is so freaking weird. It's got Cosmic Power, it's got Rock Polish, and Baton Pass. That's the level of shenanigans that I'm bringing to this battle. He goes for the Lava Plume that does absolutely nothing. He gets the burn this time around, which is fine, because his only two attacking moves, I'm guessing, are going to be the Earth Power and the Lava Plume. And then he's got Stealth Rock and probably Rapid Spin, so... Not really afraid of this thing. Set up the rocks. Go for it. I mean, I could just take you out right now and not have to worry about those rocks. But not really worried about it. I'll be honest. I'm not really worried about it at all. Let's go for the Cosmic Power. And we're going to start unleashing some fury on this team. Start poking some holes because we are about 13 minutes deep into this battle and there are no casualties on either side. He's going to stay in. So I wonder if he has anything for me. I don't think he does. I don't think Torkoal does, to be honest. No, he's going to set up the rocks. He wants those rocks up so bad. He really, really does. It's probably because he's afraid of the Focus Sash on Shiftry, because Shiftry is beyond dangerous behind a Focus Sash. He can set up just all kinds of things. Swords dances, and then sucker punches and knockoffs, and it's a terrible time to be an opponent. I will be honest about that. So now what I want to do is, let us see. Do I really need to set up another Cosmic Power? I don't know if that's necessary. I kind of feel like it isn't. If I wanted to set up another Cosmic Power, I could go into Rapidash and start setting up all kinds of disgusting things. But I think here that my best play is to go for the Baton Pass. He's gonna withdraw. Oh, you're gonna go into the Dusknoir. Alright. He doesn't want that Torkoal to die just yet. And I'm fine with that. I am absolutely fine with that because I can set up on this thing like just an unbelievable amount with Dragonair. With Eviolites and Cosmic Power stacked, he's not really going to be doing that much damage at all. And we got a free switch, which means we can set up a Dragon Dance. If he wants to Willow me, that's fine because we can rest that off. And we have the Sleep Talk and everything. This is going to be a difficult time for him. We outspeed, so we set up the Dragon Dance. I want to set up 2 because Dragonair doesn't have the best offensive prowess because it's not a fully evolved Pokemon. He goes for the Pain Split. Okay. That really doesn't do that much. He gets quite a bit of HP back from that actually because Dusknoir doesn't have that much HP to begin with. And I'm fully invested in my HP, I believe, with this Dragonair. So let's go for another Dragon Dance here. And this is starting to look dangerous for him because Outrages are going to hurt. They're definitely going to hurt. He's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. That is fine by me. Absolutely fine by me. We're going to rest that off. And it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. And then we can Sleep Talk. And this is looking ugly. Cosmic Power Lunatone. Baton passing out to a Dragonair is nothing to fool around with, my friends. Nothing to fool around with. Let's go for the rest. And he doesn't have any Intimidators on his team, so this is a prime condition for Dragonair to do some work. No fairies, no Intimidators, and the physical wall in that Torkoal is very much so worn down. He goes for the Ice Punch, and that does an okay amount of damage because he gets a crit. I was wondering why that did so much. But if that is a crit, he's not going to be doing that much damage at all. Not at all. So we've seen, I think, his whole moveset now. He's got the Willow, he's got the Ice Punch, he's got the Nightshade, and the Pain Split. Let's go for the Sleep Talk. And we're obviously going to go first because we are miles faster than this. Does that even make sense, miles faster? We're going to go for a Dragon Dance here on the Sleep Talk. So we're at +3 attack, +3 speed. So even if that Primeape is Choice Scarfed, he's not going to be outspeeding us anytime soon. He's going to go for the Nightshade. Does exactly 50 HP. We can survive one more of those. So we're going to go for another Sleep Talk here, and then we'll wake up the following turn. So we get an Outrage. That would be fantastic to get rid of this thing. Come on, show me the Outrage. Show me the Outrage. There we go. All right, and the best part about this is that we do not get locked into Outrage. Now, that is almost a one-shot. Almost a one-shot. Now, trying to think, does he have any priority on his team? Does he have any priority? He obviously doesn't have the Shadow Sneak on this thing. He's got the Cryogonal, he's got the Simisage, he's got the Primeape. I don't think he has priority. I don't see it. I do not see it. Part of me wants to wake up and go for another rest. Because he can Pain Split, and I don't know that I like that so much. No, you know what? The safe play is to go for the rest. So that's what we're going for. I want to be at as high an HP as possible. If he wants to pain split me, fine, so be it. Maybe we can get an outrage on the next turn. That would be fantastic. But I can't be banking on certain things when it's just, that's not the safe play. That's how I get myself into trouble when I make these risky plays that are not, they're ill-advised. So if that means this match goes on a little bit longer, or if it takes a little bit longer to get through this match, either way, that's what I'm gonna do. So let's go for the sleep talk. We're like 20 minutes deep, almost, more like 18 minutes deep into this battle. Still no casualties. Here comes the sleep talk. Show me the outrage. Show me the outrage. No, he gets the dragon dance. So the pain split might be real right now, but I think after another dragon dance, we can get rid of this thing. See how much damage this does to us. Not too much. Less than what Nightshade would do, I believe, by about 20 HP. But at this point, I'm really thinking that an outrage will KO. So come on, let's see the outrage. Stop drawing dragon dances. We need an outrage here. That's the problem with sleep talk, is that it's completely random. And it's just, yeah, there's not much you can do about it. Not much you can do about it. If you're going to pull a rest, you're going to pull a rest. And, you know, if you're trying to pull one move, it's difficult. There's the rest. Fantastic. He's going to get the Nightshade off. That brings us down to 32 HP. And I guess, are we going to rest again and do this, just repeat this entire cycle? Because he can't do anything to me. What can he do? Ice Punch? That's not going to do anything. We really need to draw an outrage, because I don't want to be locked into it right now. Now, let's go for it. Let's go for the outrage. I don't want to just waste everyone's time. I'm sorry. We're going to wake up. There's the outrage at +4. That should get rid of this Dusknoir. If it doesn't, I just made the biggest misplay of my entire life. Okay, it does go down. So finally, we see a casualty on one side of the field. Man, alright, Dragonair, you got to put in some work now. He's going to think long and hard about who he's going to bring out, because it might just be a sacrifice at this point, waiting out the outrage turns. He's going to go into the Wish Cache. I don't think that this thing gets priority. I'm not thinking that it gets Aqua Jet. If it does, that's not going to be fun. That is not going to be a fun time at all if he has Aqua Jet. Why will it not let me choose moves? Please tell me I did not just DC. Is it just lagging like crazy? What is going on? It will not let me choose my move. It says communicating, please stand by. I've been standing by for like 45 seconds. I really feel like it's gonna DC. No, there's the outrage. Okay, never mind. Never mind, I hit outrage. I'm stupid, I'm a fool. And he survives with the focus sash. And I get confused. All these things just happened. It wasn't even possible for it to DC. It was just communicating because I was locked into outrage and I can't choose my move. I don't know why I thought otherwise. I also don't know why he's running Focus Sash Wish Cast. That's kind of strange, to be honest. Alright. Alright. Whatevs. Whatevs. I just said that. I just said whatevs. We're going to go into Dragonair here, and we are going to attempt a rapid spin kill. I can't believe Dragonair only put in that much work. I was expecting so much more from you, Dragonair. I really was. Ugh. Alright, here comes the rapid spin. We need to get rid of these rocks because Rapidash would like to put in some work as well. So his team is still looking good, and I don't have an answer to a Scarf Primeape. We are going to get the rapid spin kill because we outspeed Wish Cache. His team is so slow. I thought my team was slow. But uninvested Dragonair and Electros are like outspeeding his team like left and right, which is ridiculous. So we have Wish Cache and Dusknoir down. Torkoal is almost down. He's going to go into the Primeape here. And I don't know if there's any reason for me to keep this Dragonair, to be honest. Don't know that there's any reason whatsoever. This is bad. This is bad. If I don't have my Focus Sash intact with Shiftry by the time this Primeape is the last Pokemon standing, I'm going to be in a world of hurt because I'm pretty sure it can just destroy my entire team. And I'm not looking forward to that. I'm going to attempt a recover here. If he wants the U-turn, I should live that. He's going to go for the close combat. It's gonna hurt. That is gonna hurt. Ouchies. He's going to get his defense and special defense to fall. And we can go into, I guess, Shiftry here. Nothing else really wants to deal with this. I'm pretty sure that he's Scarfed. Pretty sure. But nothing else on my team wants to take that. I have no resists. My team is so weak to fighting. I mean, I only have 2 weaknesses that are fighting, but I have no resists, and that's just silliness. That is just silliness. Absolute silliness. We're going to go into the Shiftry here, and we're going to go for a Seed Bomb. Because I want to get rid of this thing. He's obviously not Focus Sash because he had the Focus Sash on the Wish Cache. I could go for the Swords Dance, predicting him to switch out here, because he might know my set, and that I usually run Focus Sash on Shiftry. I don't all the time. Sometimes I run Life Orb, but it's Focus Sash right now. Let's go for the Seed Bomb. It's going to hurt whatever comes in, unless he wants to go into the Semi-Sage. But you don't typically switch those in to take attacks, because they're pretty freaking frail. Have to say. Look how good Primeape looks in this generation. Look at that model. I was about to say Sprite. It's not a Sprite. It's a model. It's a 3D model. It looks good, though. All of the Pokemon look good. Shiftry looks amazing, too. It's just beautiful. Such a beautiful thing. I never would have pictured this way back in the mid-90s when I started playing Pokemon. Never would have pictured this would ever be a thing. I don't know about you guys that have been around that long, that are old like me, still playing Pokemon. He's taking a long time to think about his move. I'm hoping I don't brain fart anymore today. Like, that Outrage thing, that was bad. I was like, oh my god, I can't pick a move. I hope I didn't DC after I just clicked Outrage. And I already goofed and thought that Torkoal had some, like, random item when he clearly had a Citrus Berry and ate it earlier in the match. I do that all the time. I do that all the time because it's difficult when you're trying to commentate and keep everything focused. He's going to go into the Semi-Sage, and this is going to do a decent amount of damage. Actually, no, it's not. It's not going to do anywhere near as much as I thought it was going to, because he's going to show the lefties. So this is a bulky Semi-Sage. What in the world is happening in my life right now? I have no idea what's happening. That might mean that I can outspeed with Rapidash, though. And it's worth trying. It's worth trying. Let's go into the Rapidash. We can set up a sunny day, and then Shiftry will definitely be faster than a Scarfed Primeape. So that'll be fantastic. He's gonna go for the sub. Uh-oh. I don't know if I like that so much. Don't know if I like that so much. He's gonna get, oh, lefties with sub. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Let's go for the sunny day so we can recover a lot of our HP as well. We're gonna let this sub stand for 1 turn. For 1 turn. Hopefully that's not too many. See what he wants to set up here, like Swords Dance. No, he's gonna set up a Leech Seed. Okay. Well, that is fine. He's gonna get all kinds of recovery now. So he's just a sub-seeding set. He's not going to be able to take 2. He might have Protect. Protect, Leech Seed. Oh, no. We don't want that. Protect, Leech Seed, sub. All of these shenanigans. I have the Morning Sun, though, so staying in isn't necessarily a terrible thing to do. I don't think it's terrible. I mean, it might still be terrible. Let's go for the Flare Blitz. See if he wants to protect. He's not going to protect, so he might be going for an attacking type move. I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out together what he's going to go for, as his substitute obviously is going to fade. And we're going to take a little bit of recoil. He's going to go for the Giga Drain, so he's just got recovery like coming out the wazoo. Coming out of every which direction. Leech Seed, lefties, Giga Drain. This thing is meant to stay at just about full HP. And it's pretty much going to. It's pretty much going to. We need to kill this thing this turn, though, because I'm just taking way too much damage. Hopefully, Flare Blitz doesn't take us out with the recoil. I'm hoping. I'm definitely hoping he may just switch out here and switch into the Torkoal to sack it off. That would not be a terrible play. But I do have the morning sun. I don't think I've showed that yet, though. So there's things happening right now. It's 4-4. We're about 28 minutes into this match. So this is a good battle we got going on here. We both, well, I didn't really bring a bulky team. My opponent kind of did, I guess. My team is just slow moving. I guess that's what it is. My team is just like really slow to set up and all that stuff. He's gonna switch out and go into the Torkoal to sack it off, as I said. We're not gonna take that much damage as far as recoil goes, so I'm not too worried. And he can't get Leech Seed recovery, so we're not gonna take that damage either. But we probably should Morning Sun the next turn, depending on what he wants to bring in here. It might just be the Primeape. Yeah, the Primeape, because he's scarfed. Well, that is not something that I wanted to see. That is not something that I wanted to see at all. But we're going to go for the Morning Sun in case he tries the U-turn, predicting a switch. No, he's going to go for the close combat. That's fine. Rapidash will go down here, but we will be able to do all kinds of things in the sun. We'll be able to do all kinds of things. We can set up a Swords Dance and really not worry about it. Unless the sun is going to go down this turn, but I don't think it is. We set up a sunny day. What else did we do? We have the Heat Rock. We did 2 Flare Blitzes. Oh, I did show a Morning Sun already. But, let's see, I did 2 Flare Blitzes. And yeah, there's no way that the sun should be going down this turn. That should not be happening. So let's go into the Shiftry. Feel like this might be a little early because he still has 3 Pokemon left. But Shiftry can do a lot of things. Shiftry can do a lot of things. Set up a Swords Dance. And if he wants to stay in, he's not going to be too happy. He's going to get me down to my Focus Sash, but with a Swords Dance up, we're going to be just doing all kinds of damage. He's going to withdraw, so we're going to get a free Swords Dance. And he's going to go into the Simisage. Now, this thing is a Subseeder, so I don't know what he thinks he's going to be doing to me. I don't think he's going to be doing that much at all. So let's go for the knockoff here. We're going to get the boost to knock off the lefties. We're going to outspeed because of the sun. But I don't know if we're going to be able to kill because it might be invested in HP. Oh, we get a crit. That may have mattered so much. That may have mattered so much. Oh my goodness. He had to be like invested in HP or something. That's terrible. Oh my goodness. He's going to go into the Dragonair here. He's just trying to waste the sun turns at this point. Yeah, that may have just lost him the match. I mean, I'll have to calc that with HP investment, but oh dear. We're going to go for the knockoff again. And Dragonair's not going to take that because it's specially defensive, so it goes down very easily. We're going to knock off its Life Orb, so it was probably not especially defensive, so it was probably not physically offensive. Especially offensive with like Ice Beam and Flash Cannon and those kinds of things. It may have even been running like Hail Blizzard. I don't know. That's possible. We are going to outspeed now, though, so we can go for this Seed Bomb. And that should take this Primeape out in one hit at +2. Shiftry does not belong in NU. I mean, like, actually, it's in PU. Nobody uses this thing, and it wins me matches left and right and diagonal and up and down, east, west, north, south, every direction. Every direction that's possible, Shiftry is winning battles for me. Anyway, that's going to be it for this time, guys. So thank you very much for watching. As always, don't forget to click that like button if you did enjoy this battle, because it does help out a lot. Thank you to Aaron for the match. His Twitter link will be in the description below, and I will see you all for the next battle. But until then, game on.